Okay. Are you more or less ready? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Last Tuesday, we mean the Hiromi-san and Akko-san, we did a little new approach in a sense. We applied what we are learning from the Shinai Kendo right now and try to improve the Nihon Kendo Kata. So if Nihon Kendo Kata is improved by applying what we are learning, means what we are learning is on the track of the traditional Kendo. So that's the our purpose. And Tuesday, I think we are quite successful to show it. So the today, let's move on. And last time, when probably you were with us, we had a little bit application for the number 1, Jodan, uchitachi, and the shitachi, and so on. But Tuesday, we use the number 2. And number 2, there are a number of things can improve, which is according to the details instruction, we are supposed to, that uchitachi or shitachi, but both of them said with a big forward step and cut the kote. And also it says how much we should swing up. We should swing up so that we can see the opponent's target. In this case, the right kote can see under the arm, under the swung up arm. So, and when you do, you immediately notice if you swing up like this, then we have to swing up fairly high in order to see the opponent kote. But if you stretch up like this, then we don't need to bring the shinai up high. If we stretch up forward, so put something like this instead of put. So that's the first step we did. And after that, I think the Hiromi-san and Akko-san's swing has improved. So could you show us number 2, uchitachi or shitachi? Bokuto is better this time, I think. Hiromi-san, can you do it slightly? So it's something like this nature. And one of the things probably you immediately see is like Akiko-san's case. Akiko-san has a tendency when he hit the kote or men, sword bounce up like this. But now she changed, so more or less doesn't bounce back after the cut. So how about the Kento-san and Scott Sensei? When you hit, probably your Bokuto doesn't bounce back, right? Like a shitachi. Oh. Yeah.
Let me grab my book and
Doing fine. Okay. So we thought perhaps we got through the number 2, so that today we can go into the number 3. Then when I read instructions, detailed instructions more carefully, there's an extra statement. That is, when the uchitachi hit the kote, then the time which touches kote is here is very short. So we have to, shitachi has to cut while uchitachi's kote is still here. If you give extra time, immediately uchitachi to move out. Which means Yah-Too type of timing is too late. More like a YaToh. Otherwise, this uchitachi kote won't stay here. So how to do that? Let's suppose everybody try. Let's suppose you are shitachi. And let's say I'm uchitachi, although I'm not with you. So when I say, yeah, then can you immediately hit back with toe or not? So please check. So when I go, yeah. Okay, well, let's go one more time. Yeah. That timing is not very good. Because you don't know when I say yeah, but please imagine your opponent is cutting yeah, so you get back to toe. How do you do that? So YaToh. Yeah. So that means when you are pulling this down and toe, you are too late. Don't you think? So please check again whether you are nearly fast enough. So yeah. And also you have to put back your leg back big.
You peel a little bit off. No, you peel a little bit off. And then you take a syringe. Take a syringe.
So, okay. That is why I sent you yesterday or about a week ago about the foot structure, two-story foot structure. Scott Sensei remember that, right? And how about Kento-san? Did you notice the structure?
I haven't looked.
Do you remember you saw that picture?
I don't.
Okay. If Hiromi-san or Akiko-san has the smartphone to show us, it's okay. What it is let's see. Today is 11th, right? So maybe I sent it around the 4th or so.
例でいいですか？
はいはいはい。そうです、それです。Please look at the what Hiromi-san is showing. So I'm showing that Hiromi-san, could you show the kakato, ashi, shukotu?
Are you watching the video?
On your picture? Yeah. That's the orderly shikotu. Then the force could go up straight up to the could. However, doesn't need to. So the first then comes to the small finger direction, and then moves up like a ramp instead of step up the stairs. So using a ramp to the finger side and then move up to the thumb side, and then come to the bone, straight bone. So it has this structure. So we could go direct to the heel, or we could use a ramp to move up. So the first step we do is use the inner muscle of what? So then our power is coming to here, and then next we move up to our leg. And when we barefoot, we loosen the muscle associated with the outside rear leg ankle, then does the same thing. So when we do this, then that time our power is more or less the toe side. And then when we do the cutting motion, power moves up to the legs. So here our power is more or less on the toe, and then when we do cut, that power comes up. So that's the way we hit. Foot, paw. Can you feel it that way? So this movement is common to any strike, main or kote. So when we pull it and when toe, we more or less start from the toe side. When you pull back, our power we are shifting our power to the toe side from the heel side. Please imagine here's a leg, and then we are using a ramp instead of going direct. So from here to move up this way, and then from here to goes up. So can you more or less feel the path I'm talking about? If Ako-san, can you feel it? Okay, then here's a trick. uchitachi comes yeah, then we pull it. When we pull it, we don't really go back to the first floor. We keep power on the second floor. So from here to here, we are not following the same path. Hit when we hit, but we keep the more or less power on the second stories. Therefore, yeah, I think Kento-san is what Kento-san is doing is right. So that's quick. Yeah, Akko-san is right too. And Hiromi-san, I think everybody understands the difference of the going back to the first floor and hit back versus keep the power on the more second floor and then hit back. Okay, so there is one more hint. That is the correct way to do it is the detailed instruction he said, when we hit back toe, we should be square. Our body has to be square, not the natural stance. Natural stance has a little tilt from the square, right? So in the word, it said, when we hit back, we should be square. So that's also the evidence that we should hit back the way I just told you. So when we pull, the main purpose of this one is, of course, avoid being cut or kote. However, not that all we do. We already prepare for the next attack, and then from here, would already make it square to target and hit back. So that's what the Nihon Kendo Kata is really telling us. But most of the time, what we do is, so here it's more like a natural stance, which means it's not square, and then go back to square and toe. That's what the most of the people do, as which is not the right one. So please practice number 2 shitachi that way. So please imagine uchitachi go yeah, then you get back from the second floor or 1.5 floor. Yeah. Then actually you can big step to forward to cut the kote. Already you are upstairs, so cutting back big, not a small step. Yeah. Hiromi-san, yeah. Yeah. So that's, I see it's much quicker. So later I'll send you the video and you can see your overall movement is quicker. And also you can have a small cut, small kote. But still you have a chance to see opponent kote before you cut, which means go back big with a big step. Then it looks much more dynamic. So it's more like a YaToh type. Yeah, yeah. I think everybody improved. Yeah.